Let's go. Hey Rob, thanks for hopping on this call with me. It was good chatting with you. Can you please introduce yourself a little bit? Who are you? Where are you from? And what were you doing before joining the program?
Well, hello, Bianca. Sure. Yeah, my name is Rob, and I'm from Auburn, California. It's a small gold mining town in the Sierra foothills, not too far from the state's capital. Um, and before I joined the program, I was a senior digital marketing manager for a title insurance company, but I just wasn't totally happy with my job and with the industry I was in. So I had been looking for quite some time to start a side hustle.
Hmm.
For better for worse, coincidentally, 3 days after I started speaking with Jet about LLMP, I got laid off from my job. So it made my decision to dive in wholeheartedly here pretty easy.
Yes, and I mean, you've been taking so much action and basically just crushing it. So
Oh,
that's
thank you.
awesome.
I'm trying.
So, before joining the program, maybe you were already like thinking a little bit about going freelance. So, was there anything that was like stopping you from doing that, or what were your struggles when it came to that?
Really the struggle is just taking action and knowing what the next steps were to
Mm,
be a successful either full-time or at the time part-time freelancer. And so that's what when I came across one of Jet's social posts that kind of struck a chord with me of having
mm,
a structured instruction, so to
mm-hmm,
speak, on living the lifestyle that I want to. And now, now today things the way they are and more remote working, whether you're traveling around or at home,
mm,
um, is much easier to do than it had been before. This is what really piqued my interest.
right.
Um, yeah.
Awesome. So that's what made you decide to jump in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, really specifically for LLMP, because I did look into some other courses as well.
Mm,
But I will say the biggest thing for me was um, everyone I spoke to was very knowledgeable and
mm.
supportive and not overly pushy.
Okay.
So just really nice. And so it answered all my questions, you know, um, and let me proceed at my pace. And so that's where and for I wanted to do this. So I just dove in.
Yeah, cool. So what would you say was like the most valuable part of the program for you?
Two things really. The accessibility to the program coaches. There's multiple Zoom calls every week with the coaches, live calls.
Mm,
Everything from social media marketing to web development, and then general calls where you guys answer questions, and just your accessibility in general. And then the second thing is just the ability to work with my fellow students in
mm,
the class,
yeah,
whether it be accountability partners or the skills exchanges, has been very helpful, and it's just really enabled me and made it easier to keep moving forward.
mm. Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of like an extra motivation, maybe.
yeah, totally,
Nice.
totally.
Cool. All right. So what would you say is your biggest accomplishments since joining?
Well, I've got a beta client, so I
Mm,
think that's my biggest accomplishment, and
for
I just got
sure.
paid last week, so
And he
it's
was
real.
very happy.
And he was very happy, yes. And right now I'm working on um, a second contract with him, and hopefully I can get something set up in the next week or so in that regard.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So before joining the program, like what were your thoughts about investing into it? And like what made you decide to do it anyways?
Okay. Well, to be completely honest, I was a little nervous about investing in it.
Mm,
It is a commitment, um, but what what really helped me decide like I said to everybody I talked
Yeah.
to prior to they all my questions were answered. I felt very comfortable with the program. A lot of valuable tools to help me learn and better my digital marketing skills. So that's what ultimately kind of pushed me over the edge is just the volume of training and
Mm.
both live and recorded that especially the recorded stuff will be there for me as long as I need to, even after the active part of the training of the program is
Yeah,
over.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. And what if someone is watching this right now and they're like trying to decide whether or not they should join? What would you tell them?
Just do it. Every day counts, and I just think of where you could be with the digital skills that this program provides. You could be in Bali, you could be in the Netherlands, you could be in Northern California. It doesn't matter where you are. So
Yeah,
LLMP just really gives you all the tools you need to be successful digital marketing freelancer.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. My pleasure.